Sugarlump and the Unicorn by Donaldson. Sugarlump was a rocking horse. He belonged to a girl and a boy. To and fro, they rode on their favourite toy. Here in the children's bedroom is where I want to be, happily rocking to and fro. This is the life for me. But when the children were at school, Sugarlump hung his head. "Oh, I wish to be out in the wide world. I wish I could trot," he said. "Done," came a voice, and there stood a beast with a twisty silver horn. "I can grant horses' wishes," said the snow-white unicorn. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane and flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a farmer's horse, pulling his cart and load. Clippity-clop, he trotted along the road. "Here in the open countryside is where I like to be. Clippity-clop, this is the life for me." But time went by and the hills grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. "Oh, to be free of this heavy load. I wish I could gallop," he said. "Done," came the voice of a unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a racehorse with a jockey on his back. Gallop-a-jump, they thundered down the track. "Here on this famous racecourse is where I like to be. Gallop-a-jump, this is the life for me." But time went by and the jumps grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. "Oh, to slow down and have some fun. I wish I could dance," he said. "Done," came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a circus horse with his tail tied in a bow, dancing and prancing around the ring, the star of every show. "Here in this splendid circus is where I like to be. Dancing and prancing and dancing. This is the life for me." But time went by and the children's cheers made Sugarlump hang his head. "Oh, for a child to ride me. I want to go home," he said. "Done," came the voice of a unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around and the horse's wish came true. Sugarlump was a rocking horse. But where are the girl and the boy? Time had flown and they had both grown and forgotten their favourite toy. Alone in this attic, Sugarlump sighed. "I wish I'd never been born." "But I have a better wish for you," came the voice of the unicorn. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane and flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around and the unicorn's wish came true. Now Sugarlump is a fairground horse on a beautiful merry-go-round. Merrily he rises up and merrily down to the ground. Here in this fabulous fairground is where I love to be. Merrily, merrily, round and round. This is the life for me. The end.